for what a lot of people make fun of them about, okay, is, and especially Brian Kelly, they got some work they got to do. They got to go get better in the interior of the defensive tackles. They got to get better at the boundary at corner. Joe, but it's the same old story for LSU. Find a wide receiver that's born, raised, and from the state of Louisiana, plug them, play them, they're going to be good. Offensively, Joe, I'm going to make a hot take. I really do believe in my heart of hearts, from watching this team and watching other teams, I think that there are 3 teams in the country that have really good offensive lines. One is at Georgia, and the second one's at LSU. And I don't know if this offense doesn't change a little bit because of how good they are along the offensive line. Joe, they are extremely talented. Counter runs, zone runs, wide scheme zone runs. It doesn't matter because the 2 first-round guys, Will Campbell and Emory Jones, are going to, as Green Day would say, or Imagine Dragons, we're going to light you up, okay? They're going to run the football effectively. The question becomes, I think that they got individual talent on defense. Can they finally put it all together? I think Blake Baker is going to be better for them as a play caller. They got a lot of question marks. And the best team that they can face, the best coach that they could face in game 1, week 1 is Lincoln Riley, because he's going to test them. And if you want to find out about this team and this defense, you're going to find out very quickly. I'm worried about them on the interior defensive line. And if they don't get that corrected, they're in trouble.
It doesn't surprise me that the interior defensive line is still a glaring issue. I mean, especially for the fact that Mason Smith and Mekhi Wingo, who were the most impactful guys that you had last year, are moving on to the NFL. It really wouldn't shock me if what you're talking about here doesn't result in them not stepping up to the plate and they lose a game that they shouldn't next year, because they just can't stop the run up the middle. You know, they really need to, and I don't know who's going to even enter the portal in the spring that would be worthy of them going after, but they got to find someone.
Louisville's best defensive lineman, Jermaine Lowell, just went in the portal, and Isaiah Rakes from USC went in the portal. The truth is, you got guys that you can go pay to come here and play. They got options. Yeah. So I will.
They need to get those options.
They do. They got it. They cannot miss. Now, I'm going to give you a hot take. I think that LSU can be an overall better team than they were last year. They're not going to be as dynamic offensively. Not even close. Okay? But I do think that they can be better defensively. But the one weakness that they have, and if you're not good on the line of scrimmage, you're going to get run all – Ole Miss will run all over you right now.
Yeah.
Because you can't stop it. But if they do get 1, maybe 2 of these guys from the portal that we know that can play, Joe, I think you can look at them as a contender, because I do think that they got the weapons offensively. They arguably got the best offensive line in the country. Caleb Jackson's a dude. They're just really good offensively. I'm worried about them on defense again. They got a lot of question marks, but that's how I sum them up.
No, it makes perfect sense. I mean, I don't disagree with that. I didn't get eyes on the game, but
yeah, you got lazy and made me do all of it.
Well, shocking that I let you take the LSU takes. BetOnline remains your top spot for all of your live betting action and contests. NFL, college football, UFC, NHL are all in full swing. BetOnline is your #1 source for wagering news, odds, trends, and predictions, with both desktop and mobile access at any time. Head to BetOnline today and use promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, for 50% off your first deposit. That is a 50% welcome bonus. BetOnline, where the game starts.